as if by wizardry, and we're going to show you how to print this. So super easy. And you can keep doing it over and over again and change your colors. So what you're going to do is color this in with markers, and it's got to be the regular Crayola markers, no permanent markers, because it has to be able to be mixed with water. Just color it in, and you could get as creative as you want with this. All right. Let me see. I don't know what colors I have here. So I'm going to go like this. Okay. And I know we always say this, but you know, when you're working with prints, it's really kind of nice because I don't think that's strong of a color contrast. I'm going to change that one. All right, I'll just make this all pink. All right, so you're going to color in the whole thing because you get to make more than one. That's the whole purpose of making prints. And therefore, if you want to change something, or if you don't like the way it came out, you can fix it the next time to make it the way you want. Okay. You can't leave anything. I wouldn't leave anything white here. So let me see. Should we put the yellow or not? You can use like the colors of the rainbow and make them ombre. I mean, you just do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Okay, within reason. All right. Color them up. All right. Oops, I did not do his eye. And I think I'll get a cut. Hold on. I'll get a contrasting color for his eye. So I'll make his eye blue. And then I'll put purple in the middle of it. Or green. So every single part of him has to be colored. And I would color them very neatly. All right, don't go over the lines. There's no need to color in the lines. They will not print. All right, there you go. Now my Simon of Knowledge is all colored in. All right, so simple. All you're going to do is take a piece of paper, and the printer paper actually is very good for this because it's thin. And you're going to take a sponge, a wet sponge, not soaking wet. All right, so squeeze it, and you are making sure that I don't even need this. That's from another project. You have to make sure that this whole thing is pretty wet, not puddly wet though. So make sure you've gotten this all wet. Oh, by the way, clean your hands before you make a print too. I made that mistake. Take our fish and put him down and put the paper over him. All right, and just really press it down. Don't I wouldn't like rub it too much because you don't want to move the colors. You want to kind of press it and press it as much as you can. All right, you'll see them. Make sure you're pressing into the corners. You could go like that. Ta-da! There he is. There's the Salmon of Knowledge. All right, that is super simple, right? All right, this you can clean, you can change colors. So just like I want you to know what you shouldn't do. Shouldn't do. Okay. Now, wash your hands. This is what happened when I did this one. And I just could not get the water on the paper without getting my fingerprints all over it. But it was a little too late, so I was like, I'll just make it anyway. All right, so this you can see much cleaner. I never pressed up here though. So just make sure the whole paper is wet and make sure you press up there. And you'll be able to see it through the paper. That's why this thin paper is good. Now, I also wanted to talk about, we talked about it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether your styrofoam is black or white. However, I use black styrofoam And I didn't color in the eye, and oh, and I didn't color in the lips. And well, I didn't color the line in for the lips. And that's because it was black. You know, if I had done it on white, I would have seen right away that I didn't color in the eye. All right, that's the only difference, but it works fine. So if you have black, you're just going to make sure everything's colored before you print it. And then we have this guy. All right, so you could put more than one on a page. Maybe I should put it this way. You could do several on several pages. You can do them in all different colors. They're very whimsical, as it were. All right, done.